like a one-wave advantage, but again, yeah, not nearly as bad as it was before.
Starts to level out. Puppy down bottom, gonna throw some auto attacks into Z-Freak as Ace rotates over after the sleep. It's a great Astral. Now Z-Freak gonna be in some trouble. He does get decrept. It buys him a little bit of time, but Ace still in hot pursuit. Now Ace, the one getting very low, does survive through it. Great stun from Yapzor. Now the Chaos Bolt on top of it. Chessie on his way in. He'll finish off Ace, but Moo will not be able to survive the onslaught as both mid laners rotate. Chessie with a Sprout does block in Yapzor, but he is in deep in enemy territory. Mid one going to try to cut off the other way. No points in silence, but does have a Spirit Siphon in one. And I think this Prophet is done for. Z-Freak on the way in. He's going to try to reset things, but mid one does not get clipped by the sleep, and one more Crypt Swarm will finish him off 6-2 as Secret regain the lead.
The last game is going to be BKB, so this Gyrocopter is going to have total free reign.
Yeah, I guess the Exorcism, kind of the one thing that goes through it, but, you know, not burst damage by any stretch.
And not going to control him either, but
yeah, that's a fair point.
You watch a lot of the Chinese games and they have like 4 BKBs done by like 25 minutes or something stupid, you know what I mean? That's just like every core is buying it right away. KP went treads into a BKB on a core Elder Titan in one of our games, so it's certainly the play over there, but they also play a lot of 5-man Dota. They're into that kind of stuff.
It's definitely a different meta compared to what we see on the global stage. Mid lane, we'll see a Glyph come out to defend this tower as mid one deploys the Exorcism. Complexity with a lot of heroes nearby. It seems they do want to mount a defense. They'll pull back mid one into the Static Storm kinetic field, but do they actually have the damage to finish him off? They do, but now the other way. Moo getting pretty low. The Underlord catching him with a Firestorm. They'll go 1-for-1, but Puppy up top gets brought down by Chessie. And now on the other side of the fight, it's Ace trying to make it away. Looks like he'll make it to the high ground as Yapzor turns it with the Fissure. They bring Limp to the high ground with the Reality Rift, but they're not able to finish him off. Limp just going to fly away as Fata gets left behind in the mid. The homing missile will help make the exodus for the Gyrocopter. Z-Freak kind of gets left behind and in the mix gets brought down by a Firestorm. Underlord did have an Arcane Rune on for that fight, so Fata actually put out way.
Where do we go from here now as Complexity, though? You've taken out the 2 side lane towers. Easy to do with an Aegis Prophet.
Yeah, top lane. Ooh, Kyle able to survive. Yeah, don't know if that Crypt Swarm would have been enough. It would have been
Underlord's coming in, too. They're going to try and transition this into a tower push, and Kyle gets a nice glimpse, though.
Yeah, well, he's going to pay with his life, so how nice was it really?
Yeah, Fata was not that far away, so we can actually just get back here pretty quick. Very important, Fata has surpassed 400 movement speed, so he now gallops everywhere. And, that is important. That is what you need on Underlord to be truly strong. Moo taught me that.
They're also going to move into the Roche Pit with 2 heroes dead. Secret seeing this as an opportunity. Underlord, one of the best heroes to deal with Roche because the HP burn of Firestorm does actually work on the big boy. One of the only spells in its category that is so effective in this situation. But
this was my concern for Complexity because they couldn't really force this. Now this could be good for them though because they're really good in this fight.
Are they going to be able to contest? It doesn't look like it. Roche falls. They snatch the Aegis. Oh no, they get Roche. The Aegis goes to Ace. He's going to go down pretty quickly. Fata and Puppy have already gone down. It's a great contest from Complexity, and now they should be able to bring down Ace. Chessie on the other side. Reality Rift. Ace actually gets pulled out of the Roche Pit. He'll try to run away, but slowed down by the decrep. A Fissure to break things up. Yapzor on the high ground trying to save his carry, but Glimpse will best him, and it is a disastrous Roche attempt from Secret. Complexity get there just in the nick of time. They get the bonus gold for Roche. They destroy the snatched Aegis from Secret, and then they get a huge team fight on top of it. Yeah, both sides not going to find much with these smokes. Complexity coming around the backside. Of course, there is no mid-tier 1 for Secret, so there is a little bit of room for Complexity to maybe find the initiation.
Those were probably supposed to be courier wards too, actually, now that I think about it.
There's a double damage and a BKB on this Gyrocopter.
Right now, though. They see the other type.
And the Echo Slam to start things off. Yapzor finds the kill on 2. And now the follow-up. Maybe Complexity can find a counter kill. The BKB on Limp will help. Mid one is pretty low. Do Complexity have the resources to turn this trend? They'll bring down Moo. It's 3 down, and it looks like the Death Prophet's just going to walk away. BKB from Chessie also debuted here, but it's just not enough. Nice. They will get 1 kill out of it, but it's still a lost team fight. Both their BKBs using that 10-second charge. Fata trying to pursue up to the high ground, but Chessie with a nice Sprout will stop him dead in his tracks.
They want to keep going. There's still control left from the CK, but can't slow them down.
Actually closed the gold gap just a little bit over the last few minutes. Complexity more grouped up, as you've mentioned. There's just been a lot more kind of 5-man from them, and that is continuing right here as they invade the enemy jungle and limit space on the map for Secret to farm. The smoke will get broken. It's actually another double damage on this gyrocopter. So that's part of the reason why Complexity wants to fight so badly right now, but seems Secret will not give them that opening.
He's pinging Kyle. He knows he's sitting in those trees because the observer ward mid. He really wants to jump Kyle.
Pings coming out from both sides. And they're going to go right in on the Kyle. The Ice Blast does connect, and he's just going to get ticked down with the Firestorm. But now Gyrocopter goes in hard. He brings down Yapzor, brings down Puppey. He's going to dive this tower. They get the stun onto Ace, and Limp is just going in right now. The Crimson Guard has come out, and it is going to cost Limp his life. They also lose Z-Freak in the backline. A really chaotic fight from Complexity that started so well, and now it ends up being a 3-for-3. Moo is going to try to TP home, but it won't be there. Blue Scepter interrupts him. Now this will be another kill for Secret, so they do find the advantage in this team fight. Yeah, that
Chaos Knight doesn't need gold, dude. He's level 12 too. He finds a good Ice Blast. Look at Clump there. Oh.
Not taking undue risk. Puppey will get scouted out by Limp, but Limp
leave me alone.
thinks he might have some reinforcements nearby and does not want to get caught out. Instead, it's Kyle that gets caught. Fissure and then the follow-up Pit of Malice. It looks like Disruptor will be the first casualty in this fight. However, they do lose Yapzor. It's a 1-for-1. Bada still in the front lines. Now the BKB popped by Limp as well as Chessie. Mid one charging up to the high ground. Complexity do not have the reinforcements to hold this fight. Z-Freak going to get brought down next, and this Exorcism is still flying.
That bomb from Puppey.
And Moon BKB will now expire. He's completely isolated. It's a 1-for-3. Secret finding an easy team fight over Complexity.
Puppey even sniped Limp up top. It's not quite close enough though, but yeah, they're pressuring. They're playing aggressive. They're trying to find those picks, but they just...
My thought. I think the Aghanims is never a bad idea on Gyro in theory, but the build-up is something to be concerned about. Now the high ground begins. Ace goes in onto Kyle.
He makes some waste static storm back there.
Yeah, well, okay, he's going to throw away the Aegis, but he's coming back to life. And meanwhile, that tier 3 tower is taking a lot of damage. The Glyph has already been used. Ace doesn't have an ultimate, but they don't need it. The Exorcism has done a lot of the work. And now they jump in.
He's doing his thing.
Yep, they'll catch the Pugna. Pugna buys back immediately. I mean, Chessie with the right idea down in the bottom lane. He's going to get this tier 3 probably.
Yeah, he got it. The Rat has come in.
That does level things out a little bit.
His TP. He wants to go back in. He's sneaking in the trees.
Oh, in the Dire base, Ace, he jumps in, drops the stun on Moo. This is going to be a dieback if he falls here, and he does. The BKB also used. Now Z-Freak caught by the Ice Blast. They just need a little bit more damage. Ace wants this. He has the Reality Rift. He'll catch it, and he'll bring him down. Now mid one, maybe in some trouble as Limp pops his BKB. A buyback used by the Elder Titan as well. Complexity know how important it is to hold here. Ace does not survive. Almost brings down Kyle, but it will cost him mid one. He's going to pop the cheese. He's going to reset and try to continue on in this fight. Complexity low on resources, a lot of low HP heroes, but Secret kind of low on damage right now with that CK dead. I think Secret might be ready to disengage. The Pit of Malice comes, and Fada will just start to retreat. Puppey does have a homing missile chasing him down, and Chessie is hanging out in the tree line. They see him, and now mid one turns the other way. It's Limp that's getting really low. The Ice Blast comes, but it's not even needed as the Gyrocopter dies, dead for 80 seconds. Chessie now getting low. Mid one still alive. Oh no, Complexity are losing so much here, and Secret are gaining so much to boot. On the backside, mid one will fall as Kyle drops a nice kinetic field. Secret are finally starting to get cleaned up. Now the Orchid comes out onto Underlord.
Yapzor's coming for the big save.
This Underlord is so beefy though. He's got a full Radiance here, Trent. He's not an easy hero to bring down. Yapzor the stun on Kyle. That'll bring him down on the side. And now it's a 2-on-2. Fada and Yapzor versus Z-Freak and Chessie as the Radiance just continues to burn them down. Z-Freak on the run. He's got another Echo Stomp, but is it going to be enough? It's going to be so close, and he will make it away. Or will he?
He got a bounty rune out of it.
So, a ridiculously chaotic fight there, Trent. But if we can... Bada, pretty far forward down bottom, also has a Halberd finished up. Needs a turn with the Courier, but the Disarm, of course, always good to have against Gyrocopter.
Especially the Prophet. Honestly, like his only thing is he right-clicks really hard.
That's true. Ace gonna find another catch. It's Z-Freak that gets caught in the trees, and on the other side, Pugna with the Yules will survive for now. But Fada just so beefy. The Static Storm kinetic field doesn't even really slow him down that much. BKB popped by Chessie. They find that kill, but now the CK is here with his BKB on. He's putting out as much damage as he can. Magic immunity on both sides as Ace wants the Reality Rift, but gets fogged. Down south, they're chasing Chessie into the tree line. Yapzor with the Force Staff, able to close the gap, takes the Orchid, and sets it up for Puppy to connect with the Ice Blast.
Another gap. They might have closed the game here. He is done.
It's another chaotic fight.
Gone
it's
for 2 minutes.
1 for 3, and yeah, out of the game. No buybacks available on the 3 dead heroes for Complexity.
I think they're just gonna like force Complexity into weird spots by like forcing this Roche fight. Like right now, they are way outside their base. This is not a comfortable position for you to fight as Complexity, so they're like trying to just secure this high ground, hold on to it. But is this really where we want to take an engagement?
Dire Courier gonna fly overhead, and that'll be some free gold for Yapzor. No cargo, but Secret's still happy to find a pick off there. The smoke has kind of been revealed as Fata charges in the front line.
Hello.
Forces the early BKB from Limp before the fight even really starts.
Just runs.
Can't quite commit to Fata. He gets glimpsed back, but he's got the Yules. Fisher on 4 heroes. Now BKB pop by Moo. This is Secret's fight. They destroy Limp. Now the stun onto Kyle. He's going to get caught by the Ice Blast. They still want to kill Fata, but this Underlord is just too beefy. Yapzor with a huge ultimate completely breaks up the team fight, and it's a 1 for 4. Oh my, the ultra kill for Ace. Picture perfect for Secret as they walk into the Roche pit. Unbelievable.
That Echo Slam, my god, the health was getting chunked down. It's hard to really see any of the other damage though when CK did 60,
and that's it. GG.
7,000 damage actually, so yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's too soon for Complexity to call it there. They were up against the wall. They had a super risky position in that last fight, but when you're that far behind, you got to do something risky. You know how important the third Roche is.